Hey everybody. Everybody say, thanks Joellen. If it wasn't for Joellen, you would not be seeing this and I would have never have made it. So let's go take a look at this monster. This is the biggest freaking table I have made to date. And before you think I'm completely insane, it is for 52 millimeter, and to give you an idea, 52 millimeter, that's 52 millimeter figure right there. This still would take up 1/4 of the entire area of the giant pyramid at Giza. It's hard to get it all in this picture, it's so flippin' big. But where to start? I guess the front. Front features a double stacked pylon style tower, and it's got little Egyptian bits on it. Going up to a Pharaoh style head. Then the front area, obviously the one to the right is the same, features a couple of high support pillars with a couple of sculpted royal lions. This is a really beautiful piece right here. Joellen sent this to me. It's a massive, massive sphinx. It is ginormous. Isn't that beautiful? And there's some really neat shots you can get from very underneath. That's how you would look at it from a mere mortal's perspective. And it is actually on a double building that's supporting it. And then that, pardon me, you can see through these here. The stairs lead up to where like sellers would sell in the bazaar over the heads of everyone else, and people would be down buying things. There's the inner building with all the space, and this is like how do I explain this? It's half pyramid, half temple, and it's stacked. So half the layers have buildings and half the layers have pillars. And if you see through all this, and of course your obelisk, you could see the Pharaoh head through multiple levels. And this one's a combination level of building and pillars. And we're moving up to thin supported pillars to bigger structural pillars, and back to buildings, 4 of them, back to structural pillars, and up to the Sphinx himself. Now inside you can see the Pharaoh, and he's in water. And the back is also open, which is the easiest way to get to. And as you can see from this side, how just flippin' massive that is. I love it. And we're going around the back. And there's a couple pylons in the back, and there's the back of the Pharaoh, and again you can go up levels and see through, so you can see through the whole piece. I kind of had the idea that if the Egyptians never became property of Rome, you know, how would their architecture, how would that have changed as time went on, and more knowledge of building occurred and they could span bigger areas. this is kind of how I envision, 1000 AD, maybe 1500 AD, after, you know, how they would have built structures if they would have remained in their own power. So I want to thank Joe Allen. And you know how gamers, you know, they always want to have that one gigantic game. Well, us terrain makers, we got our own little, I guess, gaming slash fantasy. We always want a humongous table that we're gonna build someday for somebody, and we're just itching for the opportunity to present itself. And fortunately, I was that guy. So if you like what you see, and if you're a con type person and you think you can talk them into, you know, getting a display for the con, I'd love to make something really grandiose, you know, that people see as they're coming in, and kind of getting them pumped up for gaming and everything involved with it. So once again, I totally owe this to Joe Allen. It is the biggest table I've ever made. It's 7 feet long by almost 4 feet wide by 3 feet tall. So, you know, depending on what scale you play in, you know, that's a pretty big table. I would have loved to have ran a 25mm Tomb King style or Mordheim style game. I read in a White Dwarf once that they wanted to do a Mordheim style game in Khmer, and I tried to get a hold of Jarvis from White Dwarf, and I guess mere mortals like us can't you know, get in touch with people like that. They weren't very helpful, so that's too bad. I think this would have made a great great battle report. But anyways, I want to thank everybody for checking out this momentous occasion for myself, and I thank you for watching my videos, and hope to bring you even more and even better terrain. Take care, everybody. See ya.